in this case, he just hit right before that ever happened. And it really worked out really well. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go ahead and wait for the map selection here.
So now both sides have been satiated for me. I got to see my friend win one. I got to see this Ska and Mulva win that last game, and I gotta say, not just win. That was a very, very solid, comfortable win. I don't think there was any time when Mulva was actually behind. They were even pretty much for most of the game. Then out of nowhere, Mulva just with the perfect timing and great engagement.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to be going ahead and playing on a Tomb Valley for this next one. And I joined the game instead of creating it. That's always fun. GG Blizzard. Make a custom game interface that works.
Now you want to know something that did work? That Man of Steel.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, that worked on my heart. Something good. I developed feelings, Tripp, that I haven't felt in a long time.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's awkward because I haven't seen it, you know. It's kind of actually a dick move, I'm not going to lie.
How funny would it be if it was just like an awful trailer?
Yeah, that would be...
It didn't show anything.
Speaking of trailers, you ever seen...
Like, you know, just across the screen in giant block letters, Superman, coming next summer, and that's it.
They just put like a Down syndrome kid in a Superman shirt on the screen. A terrible person.
Superman with 2 O's. Superman in 2011, coming soon. Everyone else is just like, this is the worst.
This might actually be the worst cast ever.
I was going to say everybody, that too, you know. But no, I was going to say that everybody watching the trailer is just like, this is the worst trailer ever. While I'm in the back of the theater, just slow clapping.
Oh my god.
Wiping a tear from my eye at the awesome Superman trailer.
Oh my god. That would be an epic troll, though. I'm not going to lie. This seems like the least interesting thing in the world that's on the TV here.
I don't know what they're... Right now, I guess I should give a small heads up before we get into this game. Right now we are at Battle and Brew. Atlanta's premier video game bar. And the lady in the background that you're hearing is she's playing through the speakers. It's some... I have no idea what this is.
I have no clue what's going on.
I have absolutely no idea what they're listening to. I thought maybe Williams might be around, I could tell, but I'm pretty sure that they're watching an Ellen DeGeneres interview.
Sounds like it. Anyway, let's get back to the game.
Oh, Ska, you had to bring that up? Come on.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Okay.
Now, you want to know what Cam calls himself? Cam Newton calls himself Superman. That's the nickname.
Did we really have to bring that back up?
Superman. Just kidding.
Not again, man. Come on.
Alright, up in the top. Up in the top left-hand corner, we have, as our go with Pink Terran, we have Mulva. And in our bottom left corner, we have our blue Terran, Fallacy Ska. Sorry, teal?
I think that's cyan.
Cyan Protoss.
I just want to sound cultured. So we got some weird openings going on out of both players. Got an early gas out of Mulva. And we have the double gas before core coming out of Ska, which is just kind of a weird...
Check out the dance that probe's doing at the front.
Nice. He's right here to try to block the add-on before it comes down. This is going to be really, really nice. He's going to put a little bit of delay on whatever his plans are, but he's going to be able to see that it's a factory. So we're probably going to see a 1-1-1 here.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see what Ska's response is to this. He's going ahead and getting a pylon down here. I'm assuming he's going to go ahead and try to block the ramp here with some buildings. But still just kind of following up normally. Seeing a stalker as a second gateway unit. I kind of expected it to be a sentry with him taking that gas that early. He's only mining with 2 out of each of these gases, though, after taking it so early. That's kind of interesting. Not sure exactly what it means either. So we're seeing the starport coming down. We'll be seeing Banshees here very shortly.
Yeah, part of me just almost wants to sit back and
watch and see what's going on. Watch and learn.
Instead of trying to analyze it right now, because both of them are going for
we got
slightly different builds here.
So it's really going to come down to now whether Ska can hold this off. If he can hold off this push while taking his natural and not lose the base, he'll be way ahead, and this game will be pretty much over. But if we can do some serious damage, he might even just win the game on this. This all-in may just work.
This is definitely very, very risky for Mulva, because he's got to know that Ska's got to know what's coming.
Yeah, I mean,
have a really good idea.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are friends, so they've played against each other a ton. I'm sure this is not the first time he's ever seen a build like this from Mulva.
When you leave your probe dancing out at the front to deny the tech lab instead of scouting,
yeah,
that's usually a really good sign.
Yep.
The other person has a good idea what you're going to try to do. Not that I'm complaining. I miss when 1-1-1 was just the OP strategy.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Immortal Century right now.
The Terran golden years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the 1930s to 1950s era of Superman. You know, just the golden era.
Not back to Superman.
All right, so we have the Banshee coming in to. He's kind of hopping around to the left of Ska's natural. Cloak is here, but the observer's out, so that Banshee's not doing any real damage at all.
And Ska's getting the read that there is no expansion coming, and I don't see one in the near future. Not at all. So he's just going to gather up maybe some tanks, but it's looking like it's just going to be Hellion Marine Banshee, along with probably all of his SCVs, or at least most of them. And he's just going to go ahead and bum rush this natural here shortly.
I gotta say, I think.
Wow, he is trading so well with these Banshees.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, I think Ska's handling this beautifully right now. It is it's so easy, even as a top level Starcraft player, even though 1-1 has been around for a year, which might as well be, or over a year, which might as well be thousands of years in Starcraft time. It is still very easy to use your head.
He's leaving his mules back home to mine, and he's just going to go ahead and go for this. And this is going to be tight. He actually got a fair number of stalkers killed with that initial aggression. Actually, it looks like
what he's doing with all of these Hellions. I mean, this is, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
This is really, really weird.
In a traditional 1-1-1, you're going to have tanks instead, and that's going to do.
I was watching Ska's base so much, I didn't even see it.
Oh wow! When you line those up right there, that's significant amount of damage, but that's a nice force field. It's a really nice force field. He's got to be careful here.
Except his zealots can't get in the fray at all now. And that first force, or that still on the lower part of the ramp was good, but that for a while the zealots weren't able to engage this at all. And now with the Colossus out, it's going to be able to push all this back. Here we go. But
wow, what a weird way to hold this. I mean,
both players going for very, very interesting ideas.
Yeah, I don't know what these. Why are all these probes here?
Mulva, did Mulva do it? What?
What is going on? How? I don't even know what to say about this. That's just GG is what you say, but I don't understand what just happened.
No idea. All I can think of is that Scott was on the same page we were. He was thinking, all right, 1-1-1, I got this. And then suddenly he was like, WTF, Hellions? Really?
You will rue this day.
I like, you will rue this day. Good game.
Alright, I think that's going to be it for us.
Wow. That last game, that was weird.
That was kind of insane, I'm not going to lie. I almost want to go back into the replay real quick because I just want to see what happened here.
Yeah, sure.
I want to see how these probes ended up. This is important because it's going to kill me, and I'm sure it's going to kill anybody else who's watching this. Why were these probes sitting right here, ready to just be killed by Hellions? Because I felt like he was kind of okay up until that point, and then the Colossus just died while I was trying to figure out why there were SCVs in the middle of the map.
I was so focused on watching if that Banshee was going to be able to do any kind of real damage. I was focusing so much on Ska's base. I mean, he must have thought this was going to be pretty much a typical 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Hellions, because he chose all these zealots. One, he didn't have the ability to deal with the Banshees, but he also didn't have. He really.
Does that?
Yeah, I mean,
who does that?
Well, yeah, like that's so odd.
Here, go back a little bit.
Yeah,
I really want to see this.
So we'll slow this back down to faster times 2.
Because right now, I mean, you have
all the signs.
Yeah.
Some kind of Banshee, Marine, tank, maneuver. You don't have a
Yep, and then there's the warping with
rats.
Okay, so
right
we're gonna
there.
and that hurt right there. But I still feel like he was okay because he's got this Colossus that's just about to pop.
But there you go, that first force field that went down. Look, none of the zealots
Yeah,
are able to attack at all.
Yeah, and the Banshees did a really, really nice job of being able to just eliminate the anti-air that's in the composition and be able to do what they can. And then once this Colossus came out, it was just time. But here's what I don't understand is how did these... Why? What are they doing here? I assume that there was the probes that are sitting right here for no reason.
He knew at that point. There's just no way. You don't cover from that.
Yeah, this actually threw my attention off from the rest of the battle, I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, anyway, in case anybody wanted to see that again, there you go.
Ska. It's alright, buddy. It's okay.
Oh, it hurts.
That one threw everybody off, I think. It's not every day you see a what was that, a 12-minute a 12-minute Banshee, Hellion, Marine, SCV all in.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that was pretty.
That's a tough one to try to see coming.
Yeah, definitely a tough pill to swallow.
You know, it's not a tough pill to swallow.
Superman.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
Oh.
I was gonna say the Man of Steel trailer that I saw before. Right.
God, I hate you.
Oh man, I wish they could see your face right now, Tripp. How proud you are.
All right, that's gonna be all for us.
All right, this is Goonz and Tripp. We'll see you later.